You're not gonna believe me when I say that I did not do that on purpose. I thought I said 8:30 for some reason, and which is weird because I always said it at a weird number. And now I do recall 8:33, but uh who would have thought the way to get me to be early, I have to trick myself into it by thinking I'm late legitimately? I don't know. Hi guys. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. It is late on the East Coast. It's 8:30 on the West Coast here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me this evening. It is Friday, and the late streams I appreciate. Lexa's here. Yes, KCC equals Paisley. Sorry, dox myself even further. It doesn't matter. Yes, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Tell me what you guys had for dinner. If you didn't like what you had for dinner, tell me what you wish you had for dinner. I had Chinese food for dinner. It was yummy. I really enjoyed it, but would love to hear about what you had for dinner tonight. And if you didn't like what you had for dinner, tell me what you wish you had for dinner. I am all ears, like I said. Um, we are going to be watching some court tonight. I have some Bond court that I want to watch with us together. Last night was a bit of a weird night with what we ended up watching and all that kind of stuff, but we'll see how tonight goes. As usual, you know, we watch it together. We figure it out together. I hope everybody's had a wonderful day. It is Friday, and are you talking about my ears? Yeah, they're tiny. But I have had my hearing tested by an audiologist recently because I applied for a 911 dispatcher job, and they required like an audiology like full exam. And so I had my hearing tested, and the dude first of all said uh that that sorry, the dude said that my hearing is some of the best that he's seen in the last number of years, which is why right now I'm listening to people in another room talking, which you probably might not be able to hear. You might. I doubt it. Every time a YouTuber says, "Oh, I'm so sorry you can hear this," we can't. But in this case, maybe I doubt it though. Regardless, my hearing is very good. I have tiny, tiny ears. He said literally it's like in the top percentile for like identifying words at a distance and stuff. And I was like, all my life I've been like, I can hear you talking, and my whole family has been like, no, you can't. But I'm like, I guess I'm insane then. Like I literally thought that. And then this dude was like, "No, you'll be yeah, hearing things for very far away from where you are." I was like, "Thank you. Finally, somebody fucking believes me." Makes a lot of sense. Um and also like hearing other people's TVs, like I just hear like I just have a I don't know, it's loud. Anyways, we are going to watch some court tonight. Like I said, it's bond court. It's going to be down in Travis County, Texas, with our favorite 3 a.m. gal, Judge or Magistrate Jeffers. We will see if we get any gifts tonight. By a gift, I mean she gives people their tickets and lets them go, basically. It's awesome. She pays for them, basically. It's hard to explain. I'm doing a poor job already tonight. It is one of my superpowers. I have a few superpowers that all combine. But one of the downsides of that superpower is getting a little bit distracted when I hear lots of things. So I'm going to put on my headphones. We're going to watch some court. Loud Elvis, that's a funny thing to say. I've seen videos like that. I bet my hair would go crazy. Anyways, okay. Like I said, we're gonna watch Magistrate Jeffers, and she and your wife just yelled at you because you didn't take the trash to the street. Yeah, I may have heard that because she's so loud. What's funny is in Canada, uh, recycling and trash pickup is so different. And like, I remember, like, you don't have to sort your recycling. At least when I was in Orlando with Donna, they were like, I was like, oh, where should I put the like paper, the newspaper versus like the plastics? And she was like, what? Mayor! Mayor is here, everybody. Say hello to Mayor. We sending you good vibes, Mayor. Here's some good cleavage. Seriously, I hope you're doing well. Please rest up though and take care of yourself. That's the most important thing. Of course, we're gonna watch some court. Uh, oh, an interpreter case. How didn't we know?
Thank you, madam. Do we have with us a Alejandro de Jesus Pinzon? Wait.
Levante la mano, Alejandro de Jesús Pinzón.
All right, thank you, sir. Can you hear the interpreter?
Bien, gracias, señor. ¿Se alcanza a escuchar el intérprete?
Así que si la puedes.
Okay, wonderful. And while I have the interpreter on the line, Cesar Jimenez Arredondo, sir, can you wait?
César Jiménez Arredondo, ¿puede levantar la mano?
Do you need a Spanish interpreter, or are you okay to proceed in English, Mr. Arredondo?
He said English, Judge.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, good morning, gentlemen. Oh, wait, Ricardo, thank you for joining us again this morning. I'm sorry, good morning.
Thank you, Your Honor. No apologies needed. Thank you. I know everybody's busy. Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning.
You're welcome. All right, good morning, gentlemen. My name is Tenisa Jeffers, and I'm going to be magistrating you all this morning.
Buenos días, caballeros. Yo soy la juez Tenisa Jeffers y yo les voy a dar su instrucción de cargos esta mañana.
First, we're going to go over your general rights.
Primero, les voy a explicar sus derechos generales.
You have the right to remain silent.
Tienen el derecho de permanecer callados.
You are not required to make a statement.
No están obligados a decir nada.
Any statement you do make, however, can and will be used as evidence against you should your case proceed to trial.
Sin embargo, cualquier cosa que ustedes digan podría ser utilizado como evidencia en su contra si su caso llega a tener un juicio.
You have the right to retain an attorney.
Tienen el derecho de contratar un abogado.
You have the right to have that attorney present during any interview with any peace officers or other attorneys who may represent the state.
Tienen el derecho de tener a ese abogado presente durante cualquier entrevista con algún oficial de paz u otros abogados que representen al Estado.
If you are indigent and cannot afford an attorney, you have the right to request the appointment of an attorney.
Si se le considera indigente y no tiene los medios para contratar un abogado, usted puede solicitar que se le asigne un abogado de oficio.
You have the right to an examining trial, which is a pre-hearing, if you're charged with a felony.
Tendrá el derecho a una audiencia de vinculación, que es una audiencia preliminar, si se le acusa de un delito grave.
You will be given a reasonable time and opportunity to consult with an attorney.
Se les dará el tiempo y la oportunidad razonable de consultar con un abogado.
And you will be admitted to bail if allowed by law.
Y la fianza se otorgará según marca la ley.
Do you have any questions, gentlemen, regarding your general rights?
¿Tendrá alguna pregunta, caballeros, respecto a sus derechos generales?
All right, thank you. Next, we're going to go over the 4 main ways to be released from custody.
Bien, gracias. Ahora les voy a explicar las 4 formas generales en que pueden ser liberados.
The first way is to post the full amount of your bail in cash or with the cashier's check.
La primera forma es depositando el monto total de su fianza en forma de efectivo o con un cheque de cajero.
That is the full amount, not a percentage or a payment plan.
Y esa es la cantidad total, no es un porcentaje ni es un plan de pago.
That money is kept on deposit with the sheriff's office until your case is resolved.
Ese dinero queda en depósito con la oficina del sheriff hasta que se resuelva su caso.
Once your case is resolved, those monies are returned to you.
Una vez que se resuelva su caso, esos dineros se le reembolsan a usted.
The second way to be released from custody is by hiring a bail bondsman.
La segunda forma en que pueden ser liberados de la cárcel es contratando a una afianzadora.
A bail bondsman will in general charge you 10 to 15% of the bond amount to obtain your release from jail.
Una afianzadora en general le va a cobrar entre el 10 y el 15% del monto de su fianza para lograr su liberación de la cárcel.
Any fee you pay a bondsman, however, is non-refundable.
Sin embargo, lo que usted le pague a la afianzadora no es reembolsable.
When you are back at the post, you will be given access to the different phone numbers of different bail bondsmen, if that is what you desire.
Cuando regresen a los separos, se les dará acceso a diferentes números de diferentes afianzadoras si eso es lo que ustedes desean.
Officer Mueller, I have an officer, stand by.
Stand by. Hi, guys. If you're just getting here. Also, make sure that you've clocked in for your shifts by hitting the like button.
For pay an attorney to get you released from custody will oftentimes go towards your total legal fees if you end up hiring that attorney to handle the rest of your case. That way, you do not have to pay twice.
Además, lo que usted le pague a un abogado para lograr su liberación de la cárcel muchas veces se considera como parte de sus honorarios legales totales si usted termina contratando al abogado para manejar el resto de su caso. De esa manera, usted no tiene que pagar dos veces.
Regardless of how you get out of custody, make sure you return for all your court dates or a warrant will be issued for your arrest.
Sin importar de qué manera usted logra su liberación, asegúrese de regresar al juzgado todas las veces que le corresponda o de otra manera se emitirá una orden de arresto en su contra.
Do you have any questions, gentlemen, regarding the four main ways to be released from custody?
¿Tendrán alguna pregunta, caballeros, respecto a las 4 formas principales en que pueden ser liberados?
All
No.
right. Thank you.
Gracias.
Mr. De Jesus Pinzon and Mr. Arredondo, if you are non-United States citizens, you may request that your country's consular officers here in the United States be notified of your situation.
Para los señores Alejandro de Jesús Pinzón y el señor Arredondo, si ustedes no son ciudadanos de los Estados Unidos, ustedes pueden solicitar que se le dé aviso sobre su situación a los oficiales consulares de sus países aquí en Estados Unidos.
You may also communicate with your consular officer.
Ustedes también podrán comunicarse con su oficial consular.
A consular officer may be able to help you obtain legal representation, contact your family, and visit you in detention, among other things.
El oficial consular podría ayudarle a obtener representación legal, contactar a su familia y visitarlo en la cárcel, entre otras cosas.
If you would like us to notify your consular officer, you can request this notification now.
Si ustedes desean que se haga este aviso al oficial consular, ustedes pueden solicitarlo ahora mismo.
Mr. De Jesus Pinzon, what is your country of origin, sir?
Señor de Jesús Pinzón, ¿cuál es su país de origen, señor? En voz alta, señor.
México.
México.
Would you like us to notify your consular officer for your native country of Mexico?
¿Desea usted que le avisemos al oficial consular de su país natal de México?
No.
No.
All right, so ordered.
Bien, así se ordena.
Mr. Arredondo, you have an ICE detainer at this time. In light of that, what is your country of origin, sir?
Sí,
No.
Officer Mueller, can you hear me?
Sure, where are you from?
Come on forward for a second, Mr. Arredondo, so you can hear me. Are those new? I'll take them. Otherwise, I'll forget them all. I gave them all to you. Thank you.
He said Mexico, Judge.
Oh, no, yeah, no, we're just starting. Mr. Arredondo, you have an ICE detainer at this time. In light of that, would you like, in light of that, what is your country of origin, sir?
Mexico.
Mexico.
Say that one more time, my apologies.
Mexico.
All right. Would you like for us to notify your consular officer for your native country of Mexico?
No.
All right, so ordered. Thank you, sir. All right, you can take a seat. My apologies. Next, we're going to go over your individual charge and bond amounts.
ahora les voy a decir en forma individual de qué se les acusa y de cuánto es su fianza.
Mr. Pinzón, you have been charged with a second-degree felony arson.
Señor Pinzón, a usted se le acusa de un delito grave de segundo grado
The
por
range of
un incendio ocasionado.
my
Incendio ocasionado. That sounds fucking scary. Oh, and we will be playing the game this evening where we guess what the charges are. That's starting soon, but I'm just going to let the Spanish interpreter case finish first, just so that we can get it going and flowing. So yes, and hi Chris, welcome. H&W, welcome. J Mac, welcome. Good night, Mayor. Everybody, Vicky, whoever I missed, hello. I hope you're well. Let's settle in and see what happened in Travis County last night. Who got arrested? What did they do? Let's see. This is our Friday night fun.
apologies. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 2 years to a maximum of 20 years in the Texas Department of Correction and a $10,000 fine.
El rango de castigo por este tipo de delitos en el estado de Texas es un mínimo de 2 años y un máximo de 20 años en el Departamento de Correcciones de Texas y una multa de $10,000.
That bond has been set at $45,000 plus a 200-yard stay away from 1817 East Old Tour and 1747 East Old Tour.
Su fianza se fijó en $45,000, además que deberá mantenerse alejado por lo menos 200 yardas de las direcciones del 1817 del East Old Tour y el 1740 del East Old Tour.
You also, sir, have a Class B misdemeanor criminal trespass.
Además, señor, se le acusa de un delito menor de clase B por haber ingresado a propiedad privada sin permiso de manera ilegal,
Where the range of punishment in the state of Texas is up to 6 months in the county jail and a $2,000 fine.
donde el rango de castigo por este tipo de delitos en el estado de Texas es hasta 6 meses en cárcel de condado y $2,000 de multa.
That bond has been set at $5,000 plus a 200-yard stay away from 1747 East Old Tour Street.
Además, esta fianza se fijó en $5,000, además de que deberá permanecer alejado por lo menos 200 yardas del domicilio del 1747 del East Old Tour Street.
Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charges or bond amounts?
¿Tendrá usted alguna pregunta, señor, respecto a sus cargos o a los montos de sus fianzas?
No.
No.
Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
¿Solicita usted que le asigne un abogado de oficio esta mañana que le ayude con sus casos?
Sí.
Yes.
So ordered.
Así se ordena.
Do you have any other questions for me, Mr. Pinzón?
¿Tendrá usted alguna otra pregunta para mí, señor Pinzón?
No, eso sería todo.
No, that would be all.
All right, take care of yourself, sir.
Bien, con cuidado, señor.
Mr. Arredondo, come on forward and take the empty chair, sir. Stand by. Sir, you have been charged with a Class A misdemeanor. You can sit down, driving.
Oh, I was too slow. Driving with license suspended, I think it would be. That's what I'm going to say. This guy said English, but she doesn't believe him. She's keeping the interpreter, so we're just going to let her finish this case. Then we'll be on to the English cases.
While intoxicated, the range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond has been set at $5,000 plus an ignition interlock device to be installed once you have resolved the ICE detainer. Do you have any questions, Mr. Arredondo, regarding your charge or bond amount?
No, ma'am.
Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
Yes, ma'am.
So ordered. Mr. Arredondo, do you have any other questions for me?
No, ma'am.
All right, take care of yourself, sir. Please Uber in the future.
Go back. You can go, sir. Sir, you can go back.
Okay, Ricardo, could you ask the room if there's anyone else that desire the services of a Spanish interpreter before we let you go?
Absolutely, Your Honor. ¿Habrá alguien más en la habitación que necesite traducción en español?
Wait, what did she say? A Spanish interprete? Hold on. Oh my God. Seriously, what did she say?
Use Uber in the future.
Go back. You can go, sir. Sir, you can go back.
Okay, Ricardo, could you ask the room if there's anyone else that desire the services of a Spanish interpreter before we let you go?
Absolutely, Your Honor. ¿Habrá alguien más en la habitación que necesite traducción en español?
All right, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Have a good morning and happy Friday.
You have a good morning as well, Your Honor. Yes, and have a good weekend. Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for your patience as we allowed our Spanish speaker to get all of his questions answered. Next, we have Amin Mamin. Is that how do you pronounce your last name, sir?
Okay, now we are guessing. What has this gentleman done? Why is he here? And what did he do? Put your guesses in the chat. It doesn't matter how many times you guess. You can guess as many times as you want. You can be funny or wrong or whatever. But put it in the chat right now. Let's see what he did. Remember, this is 3:30 a.m. Magistrate Court in Travis County, Texas. I'm gonna guess that he robbed a protein powder store, like one of those gym stores. Like, what are they called? You know what kind of store I'm talking about. Like a supplement store. He robbed a supplement store because that guy looks fucking swole. Anyways, Loud Elvis starting us off strong, thinking that this gentleman has exposed himself. Lisa's going with a DUI, which is always a pretty good option in this time of night and this place. What else do we think in the chat? A street vendor heist, Ashina says. Oh, could be. Stealing from Walmart, Vicky's going to go with. That's entirely possible. Walmart, and we know Home Depot is incredibly litigious, in my opinion, allegedly. DY knocked Jack off the beanstalk, J Max says. Celia Yoga Pants says he tried to buy cigarettes underage at the gas station. You think he's underage? Trespassing in Planet Fitness, Chris, I agree. That's it. No more bets, no more bets. Let's find out, shall we?
In space, like, so I have a first, you lost it.
I apologize. How do you pronounce your last name? Is it Mamin?
Amin.
Amin. Okay, my apologies. Mr. Amin, you have been charged with a Class A misdemeanor deadly conduct. The range of punishment on the type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond has been set at $10,000 plus no contact with the alleged victim. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount?
I didn't do it.
Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
Yes.
All right, so order. Mr. Amin, pretrial services has determined that you qualify for personal bond. So you will be processed for release within the next 4 to 6 hours. Do you have any questions about that process, sir?
I will be pleased to.
All right, take care of yourself, sir.
You can go back.
Next, we have Salvador Hernandez.
Salvador Hernandez.
Come on forward and take the empty chair, please.
Okay, what has Salvador Hernandez been charged with? That was not what I was expecting. Deadly conduct. We don't often hear that. That sounds weird, and why would they give him a PB on that? I don't know, but it's an interesting charge. Anyways, like I said, what do we think that this gentleman has done? Salvatore Hernandez, is that what it was? I can't quite remember. I think this is going to be a criminal trespass situation. That's my guess here. Criminal trespass at, I don't even know. I can't even think of where, to be honest with you. I'm still shocked by the last one and wanting to look up what deadly contact is. Poor Planet Fitness gets more criminals these days. Cellulite Yoga Pants says DV beat his girlfriend at the gas station because she refused to buy him Twinkies. Gardening while brown. Theft, drugs, That's actually a pretty good guess, Lisa B. Drugs. Actually, I'm gonna say, oh, driving suspended. J Mac's gonna say, oh, I've already said criminal trespass. Good thing I wrote it down. Yeah, driving suspended is a good choice as well. But we've been quite serious. The first guy was arson, and then now this deadly contact, which are not good. So never good. Anyways, let's find out what he did, shall we?
You've been charged with a class A misdemeanor resisting arrest. The range of punishment on the type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond has been set at $5,000. You also, sir, have a class B misdemeanor possession of marijuana. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 6 months in the county jail and a $2,000 fine. That bond has been set at $2,500. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charges or bond amounts?
No, ma'am.
All right. Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so ordered. Mr. Hernandez, you're awfully young to be in my jail. You're the same age as my son. So,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't mean to sound like your mama, but I'm old enough to be your mama. So tell me what's going on. Did you finish high school? Are you working?
Yes, I was actually working when I got pulled over. I'm a barber. I go to barber school.
Okay. Did you finish high school?
Yes, ma'am. I graduated high school.
All right. What high school did you attend?
Hayes High School.
Wonderful. All right. Well, I just need you to consider making different choices going forward. Okay. Now, you are innocent until proven guilty, but I don't think jail is necessarily a place that you should be given your age. Okay. Is that fair?
Yeah.
All right. You're very welcome. Pretrial Services has determined, Mr. Hernandez, that you qualify for personal bonds, so you will be processed for release within the next 4 to 6 hours. Do you have any questions about that process, sir?
No, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Take care of yourself. Next, we have Jacob Louvier.
Okay, Jacob Louvier, which I'm interested to see if that's actually who it is or if she's just using the French pronunciation. What do we think that Jacob has done? She always uses that line. I'm not your mama, but I'm old enough to be your mama. Uh, also, Loud Elvis, that's fucking nuts. If there's a scorpion, like, yeah. Uh,
Am I pronouncing your last name correctly, sir? Louvier? My apologies.
Same.
Sir, you have been charged with a state jail felony theft of material. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas
I forgot that we were gonna guess, so that's fine.
is a minimum of 6 months to a maximum of 2 years in a state jail facility and a $10,000 fine. That bond has been set at $10,000 plus a 200-yard stay away from 9333 Research Boulevard, Service Road, northbound. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount?
No, ma'am.
Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
Yes, ma'am.
So ordered. Mr. Louvier, Pretrial Services has also determined that you qualify for personal bond as well. So you too will be processed for release within the next 4 to 6 hours. Do you have any questions about that process, sir?
No, ma'am. I understand.
All right. Take care of yourself, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it works.
Next, we have Robert Schrey. Am I pronouncing your last name correctly, sir?
Hey, what did Robert Schrey do? Also, hi, Philip. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for being here. What do we think? I need to give you guys a bit more time to do it. I've changed some settings on the stream, so it's a little more delayed, but a little less glitchy. Anyways, what did this guy do? She is running through them tonight. This is so weird. She hasn't yet got any gifts to give away of people that already have tickets pending in her jail. But what did this gentleman do? J-Max says DUI. I am gonna guess that he uh loitering and prowling. I'm going with loitering and prowling for my guess. H&W says DV. We're gonna just also put in a scorpion attack as a standard guess, just because in memory of Loud Elvis, who's being attacked by scorpions. Okay. Um, seriously, F in the chat for the scorpion attack. F in the chat for the scorpion attack. Cellulite Yoga Pants says, he was selling drugs at the gas station, allegedly, in my opinion. Torturing an alien, theft. Those are all good choices. Okay. That should be enough. Keep putting your guesses in the chat. We'll see what he did in a minute.
You have been charged with a Class B misdemeanor criminal trespass. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 6 months in the county jail and a $2,000 fine. That bond was set at $2,500. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount?
No, there was a lady that came to the jail cell that said she might be able to get me some kind of bond.
Correct. You've qualified for personal bond, so you too will be processed for release within the next 4 to 6 hours. Do you have any questions about that process, Mr. Strain?
Okay, no, you said I could be released in the next 46 hours.
4 to 6 hours, yes, sir.
Okay,
Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
yes, ma'am.
All right, so ordered. Take care of yourself, sir.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Next, we have Andrew Zuniga.
Have a seat here. Who is the judge?
Zuniga?
Zuniga? We're just going to go by last name. Also, I'm going to say hi to Hector. Get your guesses in on what Zuniga did. Put it in the chat. Texas does have scorpions every 40 years. Oh my God, Loud Elvis. Sleep safe. I don't know what to tell you about that. That sounds really scary. Oh my God. Would a dog awake to that? I don't know what to do. So Sheena's passing the torch to Jonathan and saying good night. It's a late night. I know I apologize to my friends for this. Hector, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. Do you have scorpions in Arizona with you? And if you do you have any advice for Loud Elvis about what to do about the scorpions? Chris Barton says, stole a puppy. Cellulite Yoga Pants says he crashed into a gas station, then crawled into the ice bin outside to cool off. Hector says they get scorpions in the house. Ah! Miss Carrie's here as well. Hi, Miss Carrie. Hope you're doing well. You get scorpions in the house. Like, what do you do about that? I don't even know what to do. What do you? I feel like you maybe move. Would that be the appropriate response to that? Or dissociate? Like, learn how to dissociate? Those are my two options. Move or dissociate.
Mr. Zuniga, you have been charged with a Class B misdemeanor driving while intoxicated. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 6 months in the county jail and a $2,000 fine. That bond was set at $3,500. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount?
No, ma'am.
Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
Yeah.
All right, so ordered. Now, Mr. Zuniga, you are also very young, same age as my son, too young to be in my jail. So, are you still in high school, sir?
No, ma'am. I graduated. I'm working at UPS now. I just started.
Okay, good. All right. Well, again,
Get a Monday in the chat, exclamation mark Monday, because as usual, they have just started a job on Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Mayor is doing well. He was here earlier, Miss Carrie. And he is resting, but he is doing well. He checked in with us. He wants better food. We were not able to provide that. We did talk to him. Yeah, he's doing well, and we're thankful for that. Thankful for that this holiday season. I'm glad to hear that both of these guys graduated high school. I mean, that's actually good and is helpful, to be honest, because if they hadn't, she would be making them go to high school. So it actually just saves us a little bit of a lecture on not graduating from high school, which I appreciate.
I don't mean to sound like your mama, but I'm old enough to be your mama. So what I'm going to say is just consider making different choices going forward. Okay. You're innocent until proven guilty, but I just want you to consider your choices going forward. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, pretrial services did not grant you personal bond because they say you're already out on bond. So I see that you have a case pending, and Mr. Boer is your attorney. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Is he hired or appointed?
Yeah, he's my attorney, yeah. He's a court appointed.
He's appointed. All right, wonderful. So I'll issue another appointment order this morning so he can also receive this case. What I'm going to tell you is that your first phone call should be to him this morning. You're going to be given access to the phone now that you've seen me and the phone book, so you can look his name up and go ahead and call him. Let him know that you've been rearrested and that I've asked him for you to give him a call so he can go ahead and post bond on you for this case as well. Okay?
All right.
You can get in contact with him this morning, then he'll probably get you out sometime today.
Okay, and I can get a number somewhere?
Right. Well, you know what? Probably they're going to give you access to the phone book, but let me go ahead and give it to you. Mueller, would you write this number down for this gentleman, please, madam?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is. Hold on one second.
Oh, just wait, because you're on the other side.
Next, we have Calvin Nobles. Mr. Nobles, you've been charged with a Class A misdemeanor violation of protection order. Major punishment on that.
Oh my God, she was so fast. I missed that one, but that's not a cool charge, dude. Violation of protective order, not fucking cool. Judges don't like that. It's one thing to break the law. It's another thing to break a court order. Judges fucking don't like it when you break a court order. They're sticky like that. It's because they got each other's backs most of the time. So you can't be saying, oh, your court orders mean nothing to me. And breaking a protective order is exactly that. So I should hope that he is not getting a personal bond here, but we will see what happens. Does phone company just make phone books for jail? No, I bet that there's a company that makes a special phone book for jail. I don't know. I have no clue. Interesting question. Will she give him a high bond? Is it automatically set because it's a violation of an existing protection order? That might be statutorily decided already. There are a few questions that come up here, and we will see what the answer is. I just don't like it when people violate protective orders for obvious reasons.
Sir?
I got something like, how can I be with charged with that when executive order was over with the day before?
Let me make sure I understand. You said, how can you be charged with that if the court was over with today?
No, it was over with on the 6th, and I got charged with it on the 7th.
No, what it says is, it was issued on October 9th. It was for 60 days and it ended on December 9th, which is tomorrow.
I mean, I got the paperwork at home, you know.
I'm looking at the paperwork and what the judge signed. So I just want to make sure that maybe you thought the 6 was a 9, but it's actually a 9.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 6 because I've been waiting on that day to go back home.
But in any event, who
Police officer that arrested me said it said 8. So like, which is,
I'm looking at the judge's order. It clearly says December 9th. So Judge Guetta signed it. So in any event, you probably will get it dismissed. You already have an attorney on there representing you. Do you have a pending attorney representing you right now in any other cases?
Yeah.
Sir?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, who is that?
I don't remember, man. I don't really trust him. So.
See, because what this says is you got some bond forfeiture warrants right now. So did you know that?
Bond forfeiture. Why do I have bond forfeiture?
Well, they said you had a You had a case in the,
It is very suspicious that he was over there the day he thought it ended. Why? Why? And why were the police called? It would be one thing if he was over there and like nothing happened, but why were the police called? It would be my question. Like that means somebody didn't want him there. And that should be enough for him have not to gone there. Like he's waiting 60 days and being like down to the day, and the judge, oh, this is not a good situation. This seems dangerous to me. Again, Texas is unique in when they issue these 60-day temporary protective orders. Most of the other jurisdictions sort of do a 30-day ex parte and sort of bond, like a stay away order that's conditional upon the case resolving. So it would be longer than 60 days by just every standard of any court in the United States. And so 60 days to me is really short to issue for, especially if there was a serious incident. And now we have a violation of that. It's concerning. Again, I don't know why. I've watched temporary protective orders in Texas before I streamed. And so I do know that they exist. They operate a little bit differently. They are handled by a prosecutor, and they are very much less back and forth, and often more seemed to me like a perfunctory sort of step in something that should already be standard. So honestly, what I think is that when a judge sees somebody for a case of DV or something like that, the bond conditions of that case should include a no contact order if a no contact order is wanted, and should continue until that case is resolved. And we all know that's going to take more than 60 days. It seems, I don't know, 60 days just seems pretty short. But of course, I guess indefinitely is a long time as well. So I don't know. Those are just my opinions on it.
60th on November 2nd with Judge Alvarenga. Did you go? Did you attend court?
On November 6th, it got rescheduled.
It got rescheduled?
Not a period. On November 6th.
November 2nd. This says November 2nd of 2023 and the 460th.
I was, no, what? That makes sense.
And it doesn't show me who your attorney is. Do you?
On November 2nd?
Yeah, that's what it says. It doesn't show me that you have an attorney listed. Do you have an attorney representing you on your felony case right now upstairs with Judge Alvarenga?
Yeah, I just bonded out on November 29th or some shit.
So who's your attorney, sir?
Huh?
So who's your attorney representing you up there? Who's your attorney?
Leon Andreas or something. That's what I'm saying. I don't really trust him. November 2nd, I didn't even have a charge, I don't think. Am I in jail now?
Well, she said that was the court date.
How could I have a court date on November 2nd when I caught the charge somewhere around there? You know what I'm saying? I bonded out of jail like a week ago.
So you're saying you were in jail for more than 30 days?
Yeah, I just got out like on the 30th, November 30th or the 29th, somewhere around there. I just bonded out with quick bail bonds. On a violation of executive order and the POCS.
Well, it does not show me that you have an attorney right now. So
On another violation, you were in on another violation and you bonded out on that, and now you're out and you got another violation? Oh, that's not good history on that at all.
I can't tell you who to call, but are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning for this case?
Yeah, like that's weird. So it's showing, so I have charges for that too?
That's what it says, unless it's a mistake, and it could be. That's why I'm asking who your attorney is, so you can call him and ask him.
Then I have bond forfeiture. I have a bond forfeiture. That would be a charge, right?
No, it's a warrant.
But I'm in jail, so what's the charge?
It's a POCS.
That's
In
what I'm
the-
saying. So like, I bonded out on the PLCS on the
Hey,
29th.
I got it. All I'm saying
You
is
know, shit is mixed up
follow
like
up. Huh?
shit. You know what I'm
Huh?
saying? You see how all this shit is mixed up? I bonded out on that charge with quick bail bonds.
No, I got it. All I'm saying is, it
So I
could be
should
a
still be
mistake. You just
bonded
need to
out
follow.
on.
Woo, we can't talk at the same time.
I
All I'm
don't
saying is, you need to follow up with your attorney. I don't know who that is. You don't know who it is. So I'm gonna issue an appointment order this morning so you get a new attorney, and that
And-
person can get you out on bond.
and
Okay?
one more thing. When I bonded out, I got the papers at home too, said I didn't have court until December 20th.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why he keeps trying to bring it back to court and do bullshit, but when I got out of here, released from here, on the court, on the papers, it said I had court December 20th for both cases.
Got it.
You know?
Let me appoint you and give you an appointed attorney this morning. Follow up with those attorneys so you can get out on bond. Or you can hire an bondsman if you so choose. Or a hired attorney.
Like,
Huh?
I'm sick of the games these people playing. You know, they're playing games with my life and I don't like it.
I
You know
understand.
what I mean?
You need to get these cases resolved. Absolutely. All right. You have any other questions for me, sir?
Yeah, so what am I in jail for right now?
Okay, I already said it. Violation of protection order, $5,000 bond. The protection order expires on December 9th, which is tomorrow. It was signed by Judge Guetta on October 9th, and it was for 60 days.
Okay.
All right?
That's a misdemeanor.
It's a
That's
misdemeanor.
that's the only thing I'm charged with right now, right?
Correct.
Thank you.
All right. Take care of yourself, sir. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Next, we have Brandon Tyler.
Brandon Tyler is a pretty big guy. He also has two first names, Brandon Tyler. What did Brandon Tyler do? That guy did not get it. Put what you think Brandon Tyler did, but also what do you think about what just happened there? That guy seemed a little bit dense. I'm not sure that he quite understood the intention behind the protective order. Quite obviously, he wasn't wanting to follow it like that. Sounded to me like there was two violations, which is not good at all. Anyways, what do we think that Brandon Tyler, the guy with two first names, did to get in front of Magistrate Jeffers? Yeah, every violation should extend a PPO automatically, I think. That would be a pretty smart and good standard, I think, to have. Like, if there is a violation, it's an audit. I mean, honestly, I already think they should be for a year. So, like, if there's a temporary protective order hearing that's going to be held, then I think that there is enough evidence and due diligence to make it for a year. If it's not that serious, then a no violent contact order should do it, to be honest. Cellulite Yoga Pants says loitering at the gas station. I'm gonna go with DUI. Get your votes in the chat. Put what you think it is. We're moving along quickly tonight because it is late. It is late-ish. But let's see what we've got. I'm also gonna grab a drink too. My mouth's dry.
So Tyler, you also have a violation of protection order. Again, the range of punishment on that.
Are you fucking kidding? Him too? What the fuck? Loser? Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, what did this loser? Look at these guys. They're both big guys too. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Of offense in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond was set at $5,000 as well. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount?
Yes, ma'am. I had custody of my child, which was given to my mother. I took my child to the hospital. I called the mother of my child for the insurance, the Medicaid card. She then came to the hospital asking what happened to my baby. I explained to her only then and to the doctors. The doctor said since I was the person on scene, I needed to go to Dale Medical Child Hospital. I rode in the ambulance. She rode with her mom or whoever. As soon as
I read this, I don't mean to cut you off. I read this. You'll be able to get this dismissed. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, but I just got in the car. I didn't even know that warrant existed. I've been taking care of all my stuff. Like the DA told me I had a case today at 8 o'clock to drop the last assault. All my bonds, everything was supposed to be done today. I get in a car wreck and I find out about this warrant that nobody ever told me. Like somebody put it in the computer by seeing me at the hospital trying to do the right thing by my child.
I got you.
I'm gonna come up where
I did read it and it looks like bull. I understand you're being upset. So you said you had a pending misdemeanor. Who's your attorney on that case?
William Kim. I've already called him and he said, yes, he wants me to, he said to ask to see if I can get a PR bond because as soon as we get out, this needs to be dismissed because we've been talking to the DA. And if you see all my other cases have been dropped this month, this is never populated. Like every time we go in a month, they have the county where you look up your records, your case records. I've done that to both, to sign into both of my bonds every Monday and Tuesday. I haven't missed.
He knows the computer system about what reports on his fucking convictions or arrest. I mean, what? Also, he sounds very experienced in this fucking arena here. Also, why was the baby in the hospital? Who got in the car wreck? I have so many questions.
Sure.
I rear-ended in the car wreck and they're like, there's a warrant for me taking my daughter to the hospital, which
Back in April. Yeah.
yeah,
Now,
and
is that attorney hired or appointed?
he's hired.
All right. Do you need me to appoint you an attorney this morning?
No, he's on the thing. He's just trying to get me out of here because he's already been talking to the DA. I've already taken the classes, the anger management classes, all those classes. So it was supposed to that was supposed to be dropped today. I was supposed to make court at 8 o'clock today to get the final case dropped, and then I found out about this one.
They are releasing you on personal bond. You just need to follow up with him to see if y'all can get this case dismissed. Okay?
Yeah.
You'll be released within the next 4 to 6 hours. Do you have any questions about that process, sir?
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. You're very welcome. Take care of yourself.
Mhm.
Next, we have Jerry Fontenot.
Wow. That's interesting. Anyways, he got a PR bond, which I'm sort of impressed about. Again, a violation of a protective order is a court order. Judges usually don't like it when people violate court orders. However, I guess she read the case. I don't know. Anyways, what do we think that this gentleman did? Get your guesses in on the chat. I believe that he was loitering outside of a 7-Eleven when he refused to leave and was drawing Christmas cartoons on the window. I have no clue, honestly. What do you think? Put your guesses in the chat. Put something fun, put something funny, put something real. I don't care. DOI is always a good option. There's always theft. There's always criminal trespass. There's always, what have we had tonight? Arson, deadly conduct. We had a scorpion attack. Theft, Vicky's gonna go with. Spelled Scrabble word wrong, Chris. Yeah, that's probably it. Lisa thinks he flashed somebody. Oh, I like the Scrabble one though. That's probably pretty good. I hope it's not another PPO violation because if it is, I'm probably gonna lose my shit. I'll say that. J Max saying DV. Hector's going with indecent exposure. Again, what do you think? Theft, put it in the chat. If you keep putting it in, we're going to keep watching. There's a bit more of a delay today. I'm testing out some settings on the stream, but Cellulite says, stole a big Pabst Blue Ribbon at the gas station, started a fight with a bum on the corner over a cigarette. Yeah, that's probably the winner. Let's hope.
Mr. Fontenot, you have been charged with the Ada County misdemeanor on the underlying assault from Hayes County. They set that bond at $5,000 cash or surety, but I have removed the cash or surety condition to allow you to post bond out of Travis County and not have to wait to 10 days in jail for Hayes County to pick you up. Will that help you, sir?
I'm not sure I understand. I have to wait 10 days?
No. So Hayes County set that bond at $5,000 cash or surety, which means you would have to pay $5,000, which is difficult for most people. It's difficult for me. I wouldn't have $5,000 to pay. So right. I have removed the cash or surety condition to allow you to post bond out of Travis County and not have to wait those 10 days in jail for Hayes County to pick you up. Will that help you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
No, ma'am, I'll be hiring an attorney.
All right, so ordered. You have any other questions for me, Mr. Fontenot?
Okay, so I will be able to post bond on that this morning sometime.
Correct. The going rate to get out of jail here in Travis County is to pay 5 to 10% of the bond amount. So for you, that works out to be anywhere between $250 to $500 to any attorney or bondsman of your choice. You will be given access to the phone to see them now that you've seen me. I'm sorry. You will be given access to the phone to call them now that you've seen me, and they do work 24 hours a day.
Okay.
All right.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Take care of yourself. Next, we have John Russell.
Okay, what did John Russell do? So, and also I'd like to point out that she makes it sound so pleasant, doesn't she? Oh, just 5 to 10% of the bond amount to an attorney of your choice. They work 24 hours, blah, 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 blah. I have a funny feeling it's not quite so simple to get a hold of them like that. But anyways, what do we think? Hector thinks he got caught impersonating Colonel Sanders. I think that's the last one, but I agree. I think that's funny too. Um, put your bets in. We have to rush tonight. I have things to do. So we're gonna just keep playing it and see what it is. I'm gonna guess that this guy was disorderly conduct, riding a scooter down a street with a cape on, distracting traffic. That's my guess.
Mr. Russell, you have a felony application to revoke your probation from the underlying evading from the 427 District Court, Judge Needles. It is a no bond. What that means is you will have a hearing in front of Judge Needles within the next 5 to 7 days so she can determine if she's going to set a bond. Do you have any questions, sir, about that process? No? All right. Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
I would like to.
So ordered. Take care of yourself, Mr. Russell.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have Jonathan Gonzalez.
Jonathan, do you live here? Yeah. Jonathan?
Gonzalez? Oh, is he asleep?
John, she needs to speak with
Mr. Gonzalez, you have a 3rd-degree felony evading arrest. You can have a seat, sir. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 2 years to a maximum of 10 years in the Texas Department of Correction and a $10,000 fine. That bond was set at $7,500. You also have a state jail felony evading arrest, where the range of punishment is a minimum of 6 months to a maximum of 2 years in the state of Texas in a state jail facility and a $10,000 fine. That bond was also set at $7,500. And then you also have a Class A misdemeanor resisting arrest charge, where the range of punishment in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond was set at $5,000. And finally, sir, you have a Class B misdemeanor theft of property, where the range of punishment in the state of Texas is up to 6 months in the county jail and a $2,000 fine, and that bond was set at $3,500. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charges or bond amounts? Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with these cases? All right, so order. Take care of yourself, Mr. Gonzalez.
I'm gonna have a seat over there.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Next, we have John Curry. Mr. Curry, you have been charged with looks like they're all the same, 3 state jail felony burglary of buildings, where the range of punishment is a minimum of 6 months to a, 4 state jail felony burglary of buildings and a state jail felony possession of controlled substance. So the range of punishment on all those cases in the state of Texas is a minimum of 6 months to a maximum of 2 years in a state jail facility and a $10,000 fine. The 4 burglary of a building cases have all been set at $10,000 plus a 200-yard stay away from 1411 West 5th Street. And finally, sir, the state jail felony possession of controlled substance was set at $7,500 plus a drug court screen. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charges or bond amounts? Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with these cases?
Yes.
All right, so ordered. Okay, you have any other questions for me, Mr. Curry?
No.
All right, take care of yourself, sir. Next, we have Jacob Gutierrez. Mr. Gutierrez, you have been charged with a Class A misdemeanor violation of protection order. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond was set at $10,000 plus no contact with the alleged victim. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount?
I just got the violation protective order. I ain't get a new family violence, right?
No, this is it.
All right, that's cool.
All right, are
I believe that he just said, all right, bet that's cool about his violation of a protective order charge. No, dude, that's not fucking cool. No bet. No bet.
requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning, sir, to help you with this case?
I can't get Morgan Kenyon again. That's my attorney. She's already on this case.
She's appointed?
Yes, ma'am. But she
All
already
right.
on.
Then we will send it over to her, this new case. And then, so you just need to call Miss Kenyon this morning so she can get you out on bond, okay?
Can I get her number?
Absolutely. Morgan, I'm sorry, Morgan. Mueller, will you take this number down? Thank you, but I have removed the cash or surety condition to allow you to postpone out of Travis County and not have to wait the 10 days in jail for Harris to pick you up. The second out-of-county felony is also from Harris County. It is a tampering with a governmental record set at $10,000 cash or surety. But again, I have removed the cash or surety condition to allow you to postpone out of Travis County and not have to wait the 10 days in jail for Harris County to pick you up. And finally, sir, you have a first-degree felony, fraudulent use or possession of identifying information in Travis County, where the range of punishment is a minimum of 5 years to a maximum of 99 years or life in prison and a $10,000 fine. And that bond was set at $25,000. Do you have any questions, Mr. Gately, regarding your charges or bond amounts?
Well, thank you for removing the stuff out of Harris County, but how can I be charged with, they didn't catch me possessing nothing. I was in a car that I was using with my homeboy's car, and they charged me with all this stuff that was in the car.
In the car, yeah. I saw that, I noted that. So that brings me to my next question. Would you like me to appoint you an attorney to help you with that case? They can probably make that go away.
Yeah.
All right, so ordered. You have any other questions for me, Mr. Gately?
No, ma'am.
All right, take care of yourself, sir.
So you said my bond was 25,000 for here?
And then 25,000 for Harris.
So for 50,000 for both?
For all three.
I have to post 5,000 today to get out of jail.
Right. 20, the going rate to get out of jail here is 5 to 10%. So anywhere between 2,500 and 5,000 or whatever amount you negotiate.
All right, so let me ask you this. What if I can't post bond?
I've appointed you an attorney who can post for you for
Oh,
free.
okay, that's good. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Take care of yourself. Next, we have Quinte Marshall.
Quinte Marshall's coming up. Chris Engelby, thank you for being here, especially if you only have a minute. I appreciate you spending that minute with me and us. I hope you had a good night, friend. I know this is a weird time for a stream. It used to be normal. I know. Can you imagine if Judge Stevens or Judge Boyd was having these hearings, Hector? I know. Sometimes I wonder how much of this is because it is a 3 a.m. magistrate hearing, which is, I mean, honestly, not to sound full of myself, and I'm not, but we're probably the biggest viewer of these. Like maybe 30, 40 people watch them. I don't know. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like this is on the radar as much, is what I'm trying to say. The night shift, as I've always said, everyone knows the night shift works a little different. I think it works the same at the courthouse.
Come on forward, Mr. Marshall and Mr. Collins. Y'all are co-defendants, right? Where's Mr. Collins?
Ma'am?
Where's Mr. Collins? Come on forward, Mr. Collins. Corey, y'all are co-defendants. And y'all are really young. Bring a chair up, Mr. Collins. Y'all both sitting up there looking like my son, same age as he is. So I'm gonna talk to y'all the same way. Hate to sound like your mama, but I'm old enough to be your mama, right? You guys are innocent until proven guilty. You are. But I need y'all to make some different choices going forward, okay? I don't want you to admit or anything or make any statements against your self-interest because this proceeding is being recorded and the state could use it against you. But I need y'all to consider making some different choices going forward. If that means that y'all get turned up when y'all hang around each other or some other people, I need y'all to choose a different group to hang around. You understand? All right. Are either of you still in high school?
I got my, I dropped out last year.
All right, good.
I graduated last year, I got my GED and all that stuff.
Okay, good. And sir, how about you?
Still present.
All right, just, whoo, I don't know. I need y'all to make some different choices going forward. So with that being said, Mr. Marshall, you've been charged with a third-degree felony injury to a child or elderly person. The range of punishment on the type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 2 years to a maximum of 10 years in the Texas Department of Correction and a $10,000 fine. That bond was set at $15,000 plus no contact with the alleged victim. Mr. Collins, you have also been charged with a third-degree felony injury to a child or elderly person. Same range of punishment. That bond was also set at $15,000 plus no contact with the alleged victim. In addition to that, sir, you also have a Class A misdemeanor assault charge where the range of punishment in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. And that bond was set at $5,000 plus no contact with the alleged victim. Mr. Marshall, do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Collins, do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charges or bond amounts?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Marshall, are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
Yes.
Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay, thank you. Mr. Collins, would you like for me to appoint someone to help
Yes,
you this
ma'am.
morning with your charges?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Gentlemen, you can no longer obtain a personal bond in the state of Texas for a felony assault. That law changed in September of 2021. So unfortunately, you do not qualify for personal bond despite your age and your relative limited criminal history. Now, Senate Bill 6 came into law in September of 2021. Our governor and legislature pushed that through. Is one of the reasons why we have to vote, right? So we don't have these types of draconian laws that get put in place. But in any event, that is the new law in the state of Texas. So we cannot give you a personal bond. What that means, however, is that you can either hire an attorney or a bondsman, pay them the going rate to get out of jail in Travis County, which is 5 to 10% of the bond amount. Mr. Marshall, in your case, that works out to be anywhere between $750 to $1,500 to any attorney or bondsman of your choice. Mr. Collins, that works out for you to be anywhere between $1,000 and $2,000 to any attorney or bondsman of your choice. Y'all will be given access to the phone now that you've seen me this morning to hire an attorney or bondsman, or your family can hire on your behalf. And they do work 24 hours a day. In the alternative, I can also appoint you an attorney who can attempt to obtain personal bond for you free of charge. So, Mr. Marshall, you are requesting that I appoint someone to help you this morning. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, sir. And Mr. Collins, you are also requesting that I appoint someone to help you as well this morning. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so ordered, gentlemen. Do either of you have any other questions of me?
No, ma'am.
All right, take care of yourselves. Don't come back. Don't want to see you.
Judge, what was
Yes.
the bond amount for Collins for the assault?
5.
Okay.
5. All right. Next we have Edward Davis. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a question?
I'll tell you right now.
Mr. Davis, you have been charged with a second-degree felony burglary of a habitation. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 2 years to a maximum of 20 years in the Texas Department of Correction and a $10,000 fine. That bond was set as $20,000 plus a 200-yard stay away from 4807 Old Fort Hill Road. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount?
Yes, ma'am. Am I eligible for personal bond?
No, it's a burglary. It's a felony. It's the same thing as the previous gentleman. It's considered a Senate Bill 6 case. So in the state of Texas, you can no longer qualify for personal bond on your own for this type of offense.
Your Honor, go ahead, I'm sorry. I
No,
apologize.
that's okay. But that just simply means I can appoint you an attorney who can get you out for free. So would you like for me to appoint someone to help you this morning?
Can I ask you a question, Your Honor? Because
Yeah.
when it's all happening, I'm at the house watching TV. What are they saying that I allegedly did? I don't even know what they're saying I did. They put a warrant out for my arrest.
Yeah, this is, let me just tell you, it says it's from, you just need your signature. All right, thank you, sir. I'm sorry. No problem. No, you're fine.
I always thought she was at her house at 3:30 in the morning. You telling me she fucking got outside of the house and this chipper by 3:30 in the morning? My opinion has changed. I never thought I honestly did not think she was at a courthouse where somebody would come in and look for a signature. That's surprising to me. Oh, my whole like, you know, when you have an idea, like I don't have images in my mind, but I have ideas of people and things, and I don't know, they're like, I don't know how to describe it. I can't describe it. Okay, my brain works funny, but regardless, now I have to fucking change it up.
It says that on November 21st, you and Alexandra Garcia were in this residence that is being rented out. And that is where they said the residence that was burglarized.
What are they saying that I did? I'm not getting it. All right.
You saying, what are they saying you did?
Yes, how did I burglarize if I wasn't there?
You said, I'm sorry, how did you burglarize if you were?
Are they saying that I burglarized it when I wasn't there?
Okay, so that's why I've appointed you an attorney. I want to caution you that you are innocent until proven guilty. But part of what this PC affidavit says is this Miss Garcia and some other person put you at the scene. So you'll have to speak to your attorney about how they get to you. But it's a very lengthy affidavit. So discuss that with him. That's probably best. Okay.
Is there any way that you can tell me my lawyer's number so I can get in touch with him so I can get a personal bond?
Who's your lawyer?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I don't think they have anything listed on this paperwork. Yeah, I looked for that earlier, but I didn't see it. Let's see. Well, maybe Logan Campbell. Does that ring a bell?
Can you give me the number, please?
Yeah, sure. I mean, was that person appointed? Did you have an appointed attorney?
I was supposed to have an appointed attorney, but I don't know. Logan Campbell and argue.
Okay, it looks like it's probably Logan Campbell.
Can I ask you one more question before we stop the interview?
Yes, sir.
Am I able to do the same thing, go to the lawyer to get a personal bond, or do I gotta go to the cashier?
Absolutely. So I'm going to give you Mr. Campbell's number. Officer Mueller, could you write this down for him? Mr. Garcia, good morning. You have a first-degree felony burglary of a habitation, sir. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 5 years to a maximum of 99 years or life in prison and a $10,000 fine. That bond was set at $50,000 plus no contact with the alleged victim. You also, sir, have a second-degree felony burglary of a habitation where the range of punishment is a minimum of 2 years to a maximum of 20 years in addition to correction and a $10,000 fine. And that bond was also set at $50,000 plus no contact with the alleged victim. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charges or bond amounts?
Because I'm on probation, will I be on hold?
Right. So you didn't qualify because of the probation. Whose court are you on probation out of?
Travis County.
Right. I mean, what judge? Who's your judge?
Judge Needles.
Oh, well, you know, Judge Needles is a former defense attorney. She tries to really be helpful. So you just need to let her know that you believe you're innocent until proven guilty so that she doesn't revoke you until you can resolve these cases. How much longer do you have on probation?
I got it extended till August.
Till August. Okay. Who's your attorney? Did you have a court-appointed attorney already or no?
Uh, um, the one that, cause I had got arrested, a couple of years ago, and I was held on, for my probation. For that attorney, I had David Chambers.
Was he hired or appointed?
I,
Okay, yeah, Mr. Chambers is a very good attorney. Please tell him I said hello. Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney, or are you gonna hire someone?
if you can, appoint me a lawyer to get me out for free, yeah.
Okay, so ordered. We'll get you an attorney that can help you out this morning.
And then
Okay.
once I'm released, I can get David Chambers again, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
Absolutely, Mr. Garcia. You have any other questions for me, sir?
No. How long will it take for my, court-appointed lawyer?
So these are felonies and it's Friday morning, right? So it's gonna take a couple days. I don't imagine you'll see anybody till about Tuesday or Wednesday of next week.
Okay,
All right?
all right.
All right. Thank you, sir. Take care of yourself. All right. Last but not least, we have Damian Isasi. Oh, I'm sorry.
So he actually got moved.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Did you do Jerry?
Everybody in there, we all done.
Huh?
We all done. Everybody in there gone.
What have you done, Jerry? Or I don't know if you have that one.
What's the name now?
The last name it's Fonti.
Fontenot? I did Mr. Fontenot.
Okay.
Oh, take that out of context and it won't sound very good. She did Mr. Fontenot? I don't think so. Um, honestly, guys, appreciate you being here tonight. It was a little bit of a short one. I have a few things on the go. I don't want to reveal the secret too soon, but there will be some content from me for you next week. It won't be live, but it will be available to you guys. Little tidbits while I'm away. But there is still going to be a live stream tomorrow, a regular one. So don't you worry. We still have one last hurrah before I take a little time off. And then I am back. Anyways, thank you all so much for being here. I so appreciate it. I really appreciate each and every one of you making sure that you've liked the video, that you're subscribed to the channel, and go back and comment on some of the videos. Some of you are awesome at that. I so appreciate that. And honestly, it is the best free way that you can help me out. I love the timestamp ones. I love going back and watching little clips again. I think it's awesome. Thank you again so much. Please remember that I love you. I am proud of you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, and the poll was, will I be on time? Yes, no, hell no, or she's doing this poll. What do you think? And then, funny enough, I was early for the first time ever. Love ya.